Hello everyone, welcome back to our next phonics lesson. I thought today we'd start with our flashcards. So, are we ready? Let's see. What's this one? T, t, t. Oh, oh, oh. I, I, I. Oh, oh. Ah, 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 ah. K, k, k. D, d, d. Mmm. Mmm. Two hands for this one. Ah, ah, ah. G, g, g. Well done, everyone. But you know what I just realised? We were missing our sound from last week. We were missing our Should we all draw it in the air? Start at the top, go down, up and over. Well done. Super listening. Right, now I think we're going to have a go at reading some of our tricky words, because in a minute we're going to go on to read some sentences, and in those sentences will be some tricky words. So let's make sure that our brains are ready and give them a quick practice. Are we ready? Here we go. Let's try this one. What does this say? I. Well done. I'll say it, then you. I. Well done. Oh, now, do you remember this one? We learnt this one last week too. Remember when I got my special pen out and it made it glow in the dark? What did that word say? A G and an R. It says go. I say go, you say. Well done. Next tricky word. What's this one here? You're right, it says two. I say two, you say. Well done. Next one, let's have a look here. What is this one? The. Well done. I say the, you say the. Well done. What about this tricky word here? Now, this one isn't actually tricky. This is just one that we have to remember. So we can sound this out. Should we have a look? And. And. I say and, you say and. Well done. Now let's try these tricky ones down at the bottom. Again, these ones are ones that we can sound out, okay, but they're ones we have to try and remember. Is. I say is, you say is. Well done. Next word. In. I say in, you say in. Well done. What about this one down here? It. I say it, you say it. Well done. So there, all of our tricky words. Let's see if we can read them one last time. I. Is. The. In. Go. And. It. Two. Fantastic reading, everyone. Now we're going to see if we can have a go at writing some captions. Sorry, not writing, reading. Okay, so I've brought along some little pictures, and each picture has got a little caption that goes underneath. So we're going to have a look at it, and the first thing that we're going to see if we can spot is any of those words that were on my board. So here is my board. Can you spot any of those words in that sentence? You're right, there's one here. What did that word say? In. So when we get to that word, we're not going to sound it out because we can just remember that word. That word says in. What does it say? Well done. A, k, at, k, at, cat. A, cat. In. Well done. A cat in a... Oh, what do you think this word could say? Now, sometimes if we look at the first sound and we look at the picture, it helps us to know. Do we need to sound that word out? What's the cat sat in? It sat in a hat. Yes, you're right. Do you think that word says hat? Let's check. Hat. Hat. You're right. Let's read it again. A cat in a hat. Your turn. Fantastic reading. A cat in a hat. Let's do our next one. Oh, now what can we see in this picture? We can see a little girl. And what's she got on her head? She's got a hat, hasn't she? Sometimes a hat that's got a little peak like that is called a cap. We often wear a cap when it's sunny because it keeps the sun out of our eyes. So let's have a go at this sentence. Can we spot, first of all, any of those words that we saw on my board before? Can you see any? It's the one that we saw last time. Where is it? There, that's the one, the same one. What did it say? In. Well done, everyone. A, k, I, d. K, I, d, kid. A kid in. Well done. A kid in a... Oh, what did we say she was wearing? She's wearing a cap. Let's see, it does begin with a K. Let's see if it says cap. K-a-p, cap. A kid in a cap. Well done, everybody. Now, sometimes we have to remember to look at the pictures because pictures are always really helpful because pictures help us to do reading too. Well done, a kid in a cap. Now, my next one. I've got a little boy and look, he's gone up this hill right the way to the top. He looks like he's giving himself a big cheer saying, hooray, I made it. Let's see. This is the sentence that goes with this picture. Now, can you spot any of those tricky words that we read before? Where are they? Let's have a look. Two, well done. Any others? This one here, well done. It says the. So we've got two and the. So when we get to these words, remember we're not sounding them out. We can just say them. Are we ready? Get, 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 get to the. What could it be? Get to the. Where is he? You did this in your maths the other day. He's on the top. Get to the top. Let's check. Top. Yes, it says top. Get to the top. Well done, everybody. Your turn to read. Well done. Now, let's have a little look and see if we can read my next one. What can you see here? I can see some mugs. And what else can we call them? These are a little bit of a different style, aren't they? They've got a saucer. So when we have a saucer, we say it's a cup and saucer. So we've got some mugs and some cups. Let's have a look at our sentence. Right, first of all, can you spot any of those words that we need to remember? You're right, there's one here. What did that one say? It says and. Can you say? Well done. Let's have a go at reading it. G. Mugs. Mugs. And. Oh, what could this one be? Oh, they were cups. Maybe it says cups. Let's try. Cups. Cups. Mugs and cups. Well done. Let's have a look at this one. Oh dear. This man is looking a bit sad. Have a look at that sentence. Is there any words in there that we recognise? There's none of our tricky ones, is there? There's this one on its own and that's easy peasy. That's just an at, isn't it? So we can know that one. So are we ready? A, S-A-D. Sad. A, sad. What could it say? A sad, a sad man, maybe? Let's read it. Man. You're right. A sad man. Can you read that sentence? Well done. A sad man. Oh dear, he must be having a bad day. Maybe give him one of your smiles. It might make him feel better. Well done, everybody. Now, let me see if I can get another one for us, because you're doing fantastic reading. So we've got some pans here. Let's see, here's our little sentence that goes with it. Can you spot any of those words that we know? You're right, there's one in the middle. Can you spot it and point to it? It's this one. It says and. P-ot-s. Pots. P-ot-s. Pots. Pots and pans. Should we check? P-a-n-s. Pans. Pots and pans. Well done. They are pots and pans. I wonder what they're cooking in their pots and pans. I wonder if they're going to make some tea. Maybe they'll make me my tea for tonight. I'd like some spaghetti bolognese in a nice pan. That would be delicious in my tummy. Right, now I've got, let me see, one last one. Oh, this one is easy peasy. Now, I'm going to point to it and see if you can read it by yourself. I'm not going to help with this one. Are we ready? Oh, did you get that? Well done for having a great big try. Let's see. It says a tin can. A tin can. What do you think is in this tin can? Something delicious. There are some beans in our tin can. Well done. Excellent reading. Now we're going to see if you can have a go at writing one of those with me. So I'm going to see if I can pick this one, because it's got two of our tricky words in it. So I want you to see if you can help me. First of all, you can help me on my board to do it, and then in a minute you can go off and I want you to have a go at writing it by yourself. Let's have a look. Now I've got my board and this is the picture I've picked. So can you remember what our sentence was? Let's get it out and have a little look. It says, get to the top. Get to the top. Can you say it? Well done. Now, remember, when we're going to write something, we say it 5 times because it helps us to remember. Get to the top. 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 5 times. Well done, everybody. So I'm going to hide my sentence over here. And at the end, we'll check and see if we got it right. And I shall move my picture just out of the way for now. And here's my pen. So our first word was get. How do I spell get? G. E. T. Get. What was my next word? It was a tricky one, wasn't it? Can you remember? Have a think back. To. To. And an R. Get to. What was our next word? The. Get to the. Now, if you're struggling with remembering these tricky words, because they are really hard, what you could do is you could ask your grown-up to see if they could write these tricky words on a piece of paper or a little post-it note and put them on your desk. And then when you're writing your sentence, you can look at the post-it notes and you can see which one has got the tricky word on that you need, and it'll help you to spell it. So see if you can get your grown-up to do that, and that might help you. Get to the. So it should be t, then and what's the final sound, can you remember? Ah, well done. Get to the, what's our last word? Get to the top. Fantastic. Top's an easy one to spell. Get those robot arms out. How do we spell it? T-O-P. Top. Off we go. T-O-P. Get to the top. Get to the top. Here's our picture. Let's see and check it with our sentence. So here's our sentence. Get, yeah. To, yes. The, yes. Top, yes. Well done. Now I want you to see if you can do that all by yourself, and you can send me a picture on your dojo page. Okay, well done boys and girls. See you tomorrow for some more phonics.